Blog number 52, A Case of Insufficient Efficiency. A very accurate and descriptive way to explain my current standing with ataxia, no pun intended, unless you found that funny, of course. In that case, it was totally intentional. Anyway, the way to explain my current standing with ataxia is to see that I have become double-minded. The popular saying would suggest that this is a good thing, right? That two minds are better than one. But in my case, no, not so much. The presence of more than one mind might actually work well if the two existing in my body were just able to synchronize. The problem, of course, is that they just can't simply seem to get this done. They both think that they are the ones calling the shots. They're the ones taking the lead. This situation never seems to have a happy ending, and a lot of innocents suffer, namely the rest of my body. One of the minds that I'm referring to is actually located in my mind. You know, the netherworld that is located between my ears. Experience will tell us that this is the main one, and as such is the one making all the executive decisions for the rest of the body. What is decided at the top and what this mind says is what goes, and usually there's absolutely no argument from the other due-paying members who belong to the organization. Everybody knows that the one sitting at the top is in charge, and this is a system that has always worked out very well. At least it always seemed to for me, until another mind moved in and decided that it knew better. I am referring to the rebellious little mind that has established residency in my feet and has, as of late, been trying to declare its independence by refusing to work in tandem with the guy on top. Because of this, what usually happens is that when an order comes from above that indicates that everyone should proceed forward, everybody from the waist up will begin to immediately respond and begin the process of forward progression. But the feet will hesitate, feigning innocence, acting like they never received the order. This causes a slight lurching effect and a loss of balance. The feet come off looking rather defiant and lazy, which is causing dissension in the ranks. It has also begun to make the head guy appear unprofessional and completely out of control. But not all the blame can be laid at the feet of the feet, however. They did allow another mind to move in, which is causing quite a bit of confusion and unrest. Sure, that's true. No one is disputing this point. But like most everything else, there is a second side to the story. It seems that the feet were responding to a situation the only way they felt that they could. Apparently, there is a smaller office behind the main mind's office that is a control room. The way that it was explained to me is that the job of this little office is to translate orders from the main office and then send them out as mandates to the departments. The problem that has developed is that the person in charge of my little office and ensuring that it runs smoothly has become unstable and highly unreliable. He calls in sick half the time, and when he does show up, well, he's not all there, if you know what I mean. The lights are on, but there's nobody home. And I can't fire him. Believe me, I've looked into it, but he's got some kind of ironclad contract. I don't know, it all seems political to me. Besides, even if I would figure out a way to show him the door, the organization in charge of this whole mess would probably want to fill the vacancy in-house by promoting somebody from within. As incompetent as this guy is, there's no one else currently employed at this agency who's even remotely qualified for that position. I could easily wind up with a bigger mess than I've already got. So I guess I will just have to suck it up, put a smile on my face, and be reconciled to a body that is riddled with unrest and double-minded inefficiency. Things might actually go smoother if I would just let the feet make the decisions when to go forward. I will only move when they decide that it's a good idea. But I'm thinking that I shouldn't let the feet know that in this area, and only in this area, they are the ones in charge. I mean, I wouldn't want them to get a big head.